What is up, guys? It's your boy Diego, and today we're going to be reacting to Street Racer flips school bus with 23 kids inside. That's a dumbass mova right there. But let's get into this video. One more thing, Twitch down below, Instagram down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more videos. But without further ado, let's get this video started. Let's do 180 so you guys can enjoy the video correctly.
Yeah, he was coming from with the red cars. Bam! At the end of the, and he hit me right here. I saw that guy was laying there. He said it's my fault. I was speeding.
Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022, Albuquerque, New Mexico. At around 5 p.m. near the intersection of Messina Drive and Gibson Boulevard, an illegal high-speed street race between two vehicles ends in a devastating crash. A school bus carrying 23 students is struck with such force that it overturns, leaving several children seriously injured. Emergency services rushed to the scene to assist the victims and investigate what happened. Only one person is ultimately held responsible, and police are determined to ensure justice is served. I'm Tyler, and today's video features never-before-seen and exclusive clips taken from police footage and court documents. Everyone involved is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Viewer discretion is advised for mature content.
I was talking to my girlfriend. She works with you guys, and I was telling her, man, I was like, we're going to call this in. Yeah. They're street racing, and sure enough.
Okay. Wait, so you're telling me that the old man was street racing? That's crazy.
Yeah, they were trying to take the patients away. We calmed them down. We got them.
Yo, chat. What the fuck? I didn't even look at the school bus, bro.
Back on the ground. Okay. We got patients that were taken away by parents.
All the bus?
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of units coming, and I need room. I need space.
The officer approaches one of the vehicles involved in the crash, a white Mustang, now mangled beyond recognition. On scene, a firefighter approaches to update him on the victim's conditions. The firefighter explains the crews are working to extricate those trapped farther inside the wreckage as the situation becomes increasingly urgent. Flashing lights fill the street as more units arrive. The atmosphere grows tense. But what exactly happened here?
Yeah, I was.
Bus 272.
I was coming straight from this thing right here, and this guy admitted that he was racing. And then right here. Yeah, he was coming from with the red cars, and I was already practically across. Bam! At the end of it. So I was already across, and he hit me right here. So I was coming from
Yo, chat, one thing to do, bro, whenever you have a fucking car is to not fucking street race, bro. No matter how safe you think you are, or how fucking cool you think you are, or whatever, bro. Bro, a car is a car. You don't know the fucking car and what the car's gonna do. For example, you could be driving like normal all day and the fucking steering wheel could just lock. Like fucking lock without any shit. Without you, like, you just be driving and the wheel just locks. Or fucking, you never know with cars these days, bro. Tesla had it before, and then fucking Honda. The pedal, the aceleración pedal, could just be pressed all the way down, and you don't have any control of it. Why? Because it's the car. You don't know. But anyways, let's continue with this video.
I was like, school, and the kids are all scattered everywhere. But you see, as the tail, when he hit me with the tail end of it, I was already like right here. But he was just running so fast, he couldn't stop himself. And he ran into me, the back end of me.
I'll give that back to you. All right, sure. What's your name, sweetheart? Lila?
Oh, man.
I know you're really scared. I'm sorry.
Yeah, damn right.
Sitting on the curb, one of the young victims cries, sobbing and begging for someone to call her mother, terrified and overwhelmed by the ordeal.
I would too.
We're going to get her for you, okay?
So we're going to transport her. We're going to go and take her to UNM, okay?
UNM.
Hi, my name's Todd.
Try to get, it's hard to get too much for you because she's scared, but try to get mom's name or phone number.
Okay. He just had so much momentum, he couldn't stop himself. He didn't know where else to go because I was already going to roll.
So he came really fast?
Yes, and he admitted to it.
That's him right there? Okay. Are you a family member to her, sir?
No, I go to school with these kids.
Okay. We're just trying to get her mom's phone number and stuff. I think the principal's in her house, so I'm hoping she'll know.
Oh man,
Right
bro.
there.
Just imagine how scared she is, bro. Fucking dumbass driver, bro. Was racing. I don't. Whoa. And speaking of racing, where was the other car? Or he's just speeding up, like trying to race the trying to like race the school bus. And what I mean by racing is just like speed up and like trying to like you know what I mean.
Just her name and date of birth. I'm trying to get her parents for tonight.
As paramedics continue treating the injured, officers work to manage traffic and clear a path for additional emergency units. Witnesses, many still shaken, are briefly interviewed, though most struggle to recall clear details of the collision. One witness who was working nearby tells an officer he saw the white Mustang speeding toward the intersection. The man says the driver admitted he had been racing just moments before the crash. Another witness also confirms the white Mustang was going at a high rate of speed and claims the driver admitted he couldn't stop in time because he was going too fast.
So I was correct, chat. UNM. This was in Mexico, New Mexico. I was almost said University of Mexico. What the fuck? No, the hospital, New Mexico hospital, whatever.
Understood the risk. Why did he choose to drive like that?
This bus driver over here saw a little bit of it. Where at? He's on this side of the bus. He's on this side. No?
I'm one of the senior drivers. I came up on it shortly after it happened.
You doing okay?
Just worried about my kids.
Yeah.
But driver looked like it was on flames. I got one of the fire extinguishers. We put the flames out. He was on the floor.
Did he fly out?
Yes. And then we know we were trying to get kids to gather so I could get them. The parents came and took them. So we know there's more kids than
So they already got picked.
some of them, yes.
Some of them might be injured.
I'm not their driver, and their driver that they have now, he's starting to move. Okay. Poor guy, he was shaking up too.
Yeah,
but they don't know. She doesn't know where she's at. They both hit their heads.
Another witness tells the officer he saw the Mustang on fire and helped to put it out. But he also shares something critical. Some children couldn't speak to police because of head injuries.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if you need my statement. I did see it all happen. So the white
Got a concussion, Chad. They probably have a concussion.
So fast, there's another blue Mustang, but I don't know what that
Oh.
went.
Blue Mustang.
But as it hit it really hard, and it hit, and it flipped over. I stopped, ran, helped the kids out. Yes. So
See that Mustang back there?
Yeah, as I stopped, the bus was like in the middle coming
Bernalillo.
like this. And the
Bernalillo County.
kind of came out of nowhere, and then just hit it really hard and flipped. So I stopped, parked, came out of the way, nobody was out of the bus yet. I popped up in the...
Chat, why does everything happen in Bernalillo County, bro? Like yesterday I reacted to a video of this guy who murdered his mom, his 80-year-old mom. And then he tried to like play it off as like she died, like just died because of old age. And it happened in Bernalillo County too. What in the world is happening in Bernalillo County, bruh? He killed his the guy unalived his mom, and then his mom's been there for like a few days already, and she was already at the stage of bloating. Ooh. But yeah, she had like supposedly she had like lacerations and stuff like that. You guys get to see that video. I'm also gonna be posting that later tonight, so stay tuned for that video. But things always happen in Bernalillo County.
thing for helping everybody out as the car was on fire.
He's the principal. I like to know how our school wants to know how many kids were transport for the hospital would take assistance in some case.
Okay, well we can try to keep track of. There's two. I know a boy, but I don't know his name. And we got another one We have another name if someone got transported, so if we can give that to her.
Yeah, I'm Juan Rodriguez, the assistant principal, and I help you for translation. Many of the kids are so traumatized, they can't explain, and I try to translate for
W
the
assistant principal.
paramedic. Just in
I
case.
know. Help
Of
everything.
course. Okay.
Witnesses
help
report
everyone.
that after the violent collision between the white Mustang and the school bus, they saw the driver trapped inside his car as it quickly caught fire. Some tried to help him escape, but the fire risk intensified. Meanwhile,
How'd he get out?
several parents arrived and began
the
pulling
fucking
children from the bus. Many students, some of whom would later require surgery for their injuries, were still in shock and unable to move on their own. Witnesses also confirmed that a blue Mustang, which had been racing alongside the white one, fled the scene immediately after the crash. That vehicle was never identified or located, one of the most frustrating aspects of the investigation.
Just imagine you being a parent and then just getting the call like, hey, like a Mustang just crashed into a bunch of on a school bus and it flipped over, and then one of your children is one of your child fuck one of your children is in here, and you're just like all these thoughts are gonna run through your head, be like, is my kid good? Is he fine? Are they fine? Bro, I would be bro, I would be shocked, bro. You just imagine you just getting there to the scene and you just freaking out. You see that Mustang all torn up and shit. Not even I'm not even gonna speak on that. Not gonna be able to recognize that. I can't speak today. And then you just seeing that bus flipped over, bro. And you just, bro, it's crazy. Like his mom is crying. Look, they're all crying.
Well, I watched it.
Okay.
I was working on the side of the road over here.
Oh,
It was this guy and a red Mustang. They were racing each other, and there was another one.
Is that
was
right?
right behind it.
Mustang?
I don't know. I can't be for certain, but it was pretty damn awesome.
man, look at his mom, bro.
But they were racing each
Oh,
other.
my.
You'll get the cameras if you look at the cameras over there on 98th and not 98th, yeah, 98th and Gibson, the actual intersection. You'll see them. They started down there and they over here, probably going at least a good 80 miles an hour at least. Like it was bad. I'm actually setting up cameras all up this road, all the way up here.
Okay. What's your name?
Anthony Baldonado. DLT has my
Baldonado.
information too.
Okay. Right now, and then the bus was going across and it was 2 going.
Dude, I didn't see. It was crazy when the bus came this way. I didn't see anything but a big, like, dusty explosion. It looked like to me.
Based on witness statements and the extent of the damage, authorities
Damn,
began
bruh.
estimating just how fast the Mustang must have been going. This was an
like
accident
80 or 90,
that could have
bruh.
easily been
Or
avoided.
70.
There's a grill
Nice.
over there, all the way across on the other side of that unit. On the side of the road, a piece of the car over there. There's
Whoa.
pieces of the car over there. It hit hard. I mean, I get the Mustang did that to the bus. Yeah, it hit pretty hard.
Yeah, with enough momentum.
That's crazy.
Fuck, bro.
They were racing for sure. I was so mad. I thought they were kids though.
Yeah.
I called. I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, "Dude, we need to call the cops." And sure enough, it happened.
Chat, I'm
So
wondering
this
if the
is probably going to be something that hits the news, obviously. So
Oh, yeah.
get with whoever, other FTO or other
Oh,
recruits,
def-
find out who's going to. The guy needs to at least be cited for whatever.
Absolutely cited.
Another witness recalls seeing both Mustangs racing at high speed just before the collision. He tells officers it was clear they were engaged in an illegal street race. He also points out several surveillance cameras in the area that may have captured footage of the crash. Footage that could be key in reconstructing the moments leading up to the incident. Officers take note, aware of how critical that video could be.
Before I ask any questions, though, I do have to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
All right.
Yep.
All right.
We
So you
do.
have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before and during any questioning if you wish.
I'm pretty
Do
sure
you
this is
understand each of these
protocol,
rights
right,
I've
Chat?
explained to you?
I do.
And having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
Sure.
So, run me through very, very beginning. Where you were going, normal route, approach route, and what happened.
I was leaving the school, George Sanchez.
George Sanchez?
Yes.
Okay.
And their drop-off is over here on across the street here. I forgot the name of the street, Dolores, and well, there's 3 drop-offs. I just don't. My mind is kind of foggy right now.
That's fine.
But anyway, I was coming across. I made a complete stop here at this stop sign.
So you were,
This
when you
is
say,
Gibson,
for a quick, when you say coming across, you were going
northbound.
northbound
Yeah,
through the
Albuquerque.
median? Okay.
Yeah. And so when I saw clearing, saw cars about here somewhere.
Okay.
And I thought I could clear it.
Okay.
And I proceeded to clear it. And by the time I already pretty much cleared it, the guy came and hit the back end of the tires.
Oh, he's the bus driver.
Almost across already.
Okay.
He went underneath, I guess, the frame or something. And as all the kids were in the bus, I had a full load of kids.
Okay.
Going to the first drop off.
Okay.
As soon as I crossed that, I felt the impact, and then the bus started leaning and flipped over. Okay. And all the kids, there were a couple of kids that were injured.
The school bus driver explains that while crossing the intersection at Messina and Gibson Southwest, he saw the two Mustangs speeding towards him, neither one slowing down. Despite having every opportunity to stop, the drivers continued to race, showing a clear disregard for everyone else who was on the street.
This guy was beating him, so he just went straight into me. He didn't want to crash into the other guy in the red, the other speeder, the other racer. So he just went straight. Without any skid marks, he just went straight into.
Did you see the other vehicle?
At the very end, I just saw it go. I go, wow, I'll try to speed it up. But I have an old bus that has no pickup. So I was already across the street on that end. Boom, the impact come in.
Would you say it's pretty typical for you to go across?
Yes.
Is that a typical normal route?
Yes.
That's not a different route that you would normally take?
So I did that, and then that's what I just didn't know what was going to happen. It just happened.
Are you already kind of
Chat?
Okay. Do you...
Chat, probably what the fucked up thing is, right? Like, he probably got fired. That's what I'm thinking about. You know why? Because, he put kids in danger. And now you're saying, what do you mean he put the kids in danger? It was a white kid. It was a white Mustang. He had a bunch of kids on the bus. Like, I know it wasn't his fault, but they're still gonna probably blame him or something like that. Because this is how it usually ends with like any school. Like, you get in a crash, like a little minor crash, with a bunch of kids. Oh, you're fired. That's what I assume he probably. Hopefully not. He didn't get fired, but bless up if he didn't get fired. But usually ends up happening in like most school districts probably. You crash a little bit, you scrape something, you're done. You're done. You're cooked. And in that situation, it's crazy. But I hope he didn't lose his job. But let's continue.
Do you consume any kind of alcohol?
I don't.
You don't? Ever at all, or just occasionally?
Very rarely.
Very rarely?
Almost none.
So after the crash happened, you went through the intersection, okay? You said you felt him and you kind of saw him side of your eye, hit the back of the bus, okay? So what happened after you got struck?
That, all the kids were scattered everywhere, so I was trying to help them out. Trying to find an exit.
Scattered everywhere. Within the bus?
Yes.
Okay.
All the windows were broken on the side of the bus.
Okay.
So they were all like all injured, bleeding, broken tibia.
Wow.
And then I was just trying to help them out, just keep them calm and trying to find an exit. Because I saw a little bit of smoke and I don't know where the smoke was coming from. So before anything got into flames, I was just trying to find an exit.
What school transportation?
The W bus driver.
It's APS transportation.
Or no, what school do you, are all these kids coming from one school, multiple schools?
They're coming from George Sanchez.
George Sanchez middle school?
Yes.
Okay.
So all the parents came and everybody came to help. I was in there, we got them all out and they were just all frightened.
Did you at any point after the accident happened, the bus overturned, did you try to see the car that hit you? Did you get
I saw
them,
the guy was laying there. He said it's my fault. I was speeding.
Laying where?
And behind the bus, the exit, the bus is laying this way. So he was ejected there. I don't know how he got there, but he was laying there with a broken.
It's like he was out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he flew out then.
About how fast you were traveling, going across the intersections. What would you estimate your speed?
My speed about 9 miles.
About 9?
Because I was at a complete stop, and then I crossed, but that bus has no pickup. So when I was barely getting across.
If you was to estimate or guess how fast the other vehicle that was coming across that struck you,
he admitted what he was doing. He said 65.
Oh shit, Mike, bro.
what he told you.
Like, cat just gave it. It scared me.
The school bus driver steps forward to give a key statement, recalling trying to cross the intersection when he noticed the white Mustang coming at high speed. Despite his attempt to avoid the impact, the crash was unavoidable. He tells officers that several children were seriously injured, with broken glass, and some trapped inside the bus. After exiting the vehicle, he encountered the man responsible laying on the ground, who confessed that the crash was his fault. He admitted he had been racing and claimed he was going 65 miles per hour. After exiting the vehicle, he encountered the man responsible. The confession highlights not only the recklessness of his actions, but a complete lack of awareness
Oh
about the
my God.
consequences.
Bruh.
Hey Mario, how's it
Can
going,
you
sir?
not?
Not too great.
My name's Officer Hirsch with ATV.
Hey, how you doing, Officer
Can
Herb?
you get
I'm
off?
doing all right,
Can you
sir.
get off?
So what hurts right now?
Right now it's just
Thank
my
you,
leg.
ma'am.
My leg is really what's killing me.
Okay.
It's broken pretty good.
Is it?
So.
Okay. All right. So I just got here. I didn't go to the crash. But,
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Just wondering what happened with the crash. If you could tell me.
So what I remember is I was coming up on the left-hand side of Gibson, and as I approached my
Which way were you driving on Gibson?
westbound on Gibson.
Okay.
As I was coming up, I noticed that cars that were going to take the left on Amoya Mesa, I believe is what the name of the road there, they were just stopped and they hadn't made the turn. So I was like, instead of waiting, I would blinker over, and so that's what I did. Is I blinkered over, I gave it a little bit of gas to get around, and when I looked up, they had let the bus go through. I was already on top of them. There was nothing I could do, so I nailed the brakes and I went right underneath them.
Do you know about how fast you're going?
I believe I was doing because when I was in that lane, I was doing 45, and when I got out of the lane and gave it some gas, the last number I remember seeing was 58.
No. I say it's a lie. 58? You're at least going about 60, bro. You know what? I'll give it, because 70 is a little too high. Probably like 65, bro.
And going up. So I wasn't hammering it, but I certainly was trying to get around the traffic.
Okay.
I didn't realize they would let the bus through.
And where were you driving from?
Work.
Where do you work at?
The Mustang driver would later contradict
Mario
everything
Perez.
he had previously admitted, never once mentioning the street race to the investigators.
Were you the only one in the car?
I was.
Any alcohol today?
No alcohol.
How about any drugs?
No drugs, sir.
What about prescription medication?
No prescription medication.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. The only thing I had was an energy drink today.
And about how long ago did the crash occur? Just roughly, if you had to guess.
As I'm looking at the time, I'm going to say approximately 2 hours ago, because it was roughly 4 o'clock-ish when it happened.
All right. Do you mind if I have you perform a couple tests just so I can rule out any alcohol or is that all right with you?
That would be just fine.
And so for these tests, you don't have to move at all, your body at least. The first one is, I'm going to be checking your eyes.
Breathalyzer?
Right? Right, lips on, go ahead. Hard. Keep going, hard. Hard. Keep going. Stop.
0.0.
That's correct, sir. So it shows that you do not have any
alcohol.
In your system, what I suspect should occur.
Yeah, there's no or alcohol, sir, I promise.
I came out to this crash just to do a DWI investigation.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a serious crash, we often get called to do DWI investigations.
Totally
So
understand.
I don't know much about
Chad,
the
that would
crash. I know
be,
there's going to be other officers that are going to want to talk to you.
Which is fine.
I'm just going to write in my report that you cooperated with the investigation. I don't see any signs of alcohol or impairment, okay?
Well, thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, you got all this taken care of, so I appreciate you being patient with me and allowing me to just lay here and kind of...
Chad, this room always scares me, bro.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Mario Perez, the driver of the white Mustang, was taken to the hospital after the crash. In his statement to police, he claims he was on his way to work and got frustrated with traffic in the turn lane. He says he decided to pass the cars ahead using another lane, and though he insists he saw the school bus as he made his turn and tried to brake, his version of the events downplays the responsibility he bears. It's important to note the crash occurred shortly after Albuquerque police launched a new traffic control program focused on illegal street racing. Perez was participating in one of those races, raising a troubling question. Why would someone choose to engage in such dangerous behavior so close to a school zone filled with children? While Perez admitted to driving 58 miles per hour, evidence suggests he was traveling closer to 110 miles per hour. The
110? Bro, I was way off. What the? I was way off, bro. I said 70, 65, bro, the most. This motherfucker was going 110 miles per hour. Bro, what in Atlanta?
discrepancy between his account and the physical evidence only underscores the recklessness of his decision to race near an active school area, leaving behind injured children who paid the price for his actions.
Bro, 100. I'm still shocked. 110, bro. What the hell? Bro, he could have killed someone, bro. He could have killed himself too. Honestly, bro, he could have. killed himself, or he could have killed someone, bro.
Good afternoon. My name is Officer Adam Greenholm with the Albuquerque
That explains why the car looked like that.
Police Department Traffic Unit. Like I said, I spoke with Genevieve, I believe, on the phone and got some permission to speak with your daughter, but you're here as well, so I just
Oh,
wanted to get your
man.
permission as well. Okay, Lila, my name is Adam, okay? I'm the primary officer investigating what's going on the bus, okay? Can you kind of tell me what happened from what you remember from start to finish?
So we were coming from the stop sign, going all the way straight because it was all clear.
Okay.
Then the man started to zoom at us and hit us.
Okay. You said the man started to zoom at you and hit you. Did you see what it looked like? Can you describe that?
It's a white car.
A what?
A white car.
So you saw a white car, you said zooming? Okay. And was there any other vehicle there, or was it just the white car?
Hey,
It was
yo!
just the white car. The rest of them were there to help.
My bad. The fuck? My bad, chat.
Okay. And was it with another vehicle, or was it just one vehicle going?
Oh, man.
So that white vehicle hit the bus, and then what happened?
We flipped over.
Yeah, okay. Looking at the bus, if we're looking at the front, the middle, and the rear of the bus, where were you seated?
At the very end.
At the very-
The top.
The very back of the bus? And were you on the driver's side or the right side?
Right.
The right side, so the side that the vehicle hit, you were sitting on? Okay. And do you remember getting out of the
I see
bus?
my
Did you
cat
walk
back
out on
there.
your own? Did somebody carry you?
Right there.
Someone carried you?
Mimi's.
Officers
What up, buddy?
speak with victims, including a young girl who, still weak, describes seeing the white Mustang speeding toward the bus and the pain she felt in her body after the impact.
I'll go ahead and tell you she was one of two that I issued a felony arrest warrant for because of her injuries. It was her and another kiddo who had some surgical injuries as well. So there is some see-through to that. He will be arrested as soon as he's out for that warrant, just so you have some peace of mind. And then we're going forward from there, and I'm going to complete the investigation and see if there's anything further.
Was there any kind of footage captured in that area?
Not that we found at the houses yet. The bus may have had a camera inside of it. I have to review it and see. I'm just trying to get through the list of kiddos at this point, trying to interview them all.
Hi, police department.
How's it going?
Hi, Alonzo?
No, I'm Phil.
Oh, not Alonzo. Okay.
Come on in.
Hi.
Is that him? That's the little kid? Or is that the... Oh, shit. My bad, Mimi.
Hello.
It's hot in my room. Over.
How's it going? Good. Is Alonzo here?
No, he went to go get food, but
Okay.
I'm his mom, so
Okay.
we could do it.
Okay.
So it doesn't hold you guys
Okay.
up.
You mind if I set up somewhere over here?
No.
So I can figure it out so I could just type real quick.
They then speak with a second child who had also been hospitalized. Officers document every detail of his injuries and his statement in order to build their case against Perez.
Damn, so they're really talking to every single kid on there.
I'm the primary investigator for the bus collision. I'm just working my way down the list of kiddos. So obviously I wanted to interview your little one here, Uriah. Is that how you pronounce it? Uriah. But I did need parental consent. Obviously, if you're here, I'm assuming you're giving consent. Are you okay with talking to me today?
Yeah.
Okay. So run me through what happened, start to finish, that you remember.
So we were in the bus, and I seen two cars like side by side with each other, and then like I was just on my phone, and then like they started speeding. I looked back, and they're like speeding up, and then I'm just like on my phone because well, you think you're gonna make it, so I'm just on my phone, and then like I look up, and the white car's like close but not close, and then I look back up, and the white car's hitting us, and then I don't remember me like flying in the air. All I remember is me. I tried getting up, and then my legs were still.
Okay, so where were you looking at front, middle, and rear of the bus? Where were you seated on the bus?
So like 3 rows in front of the tire.
So middle of the bus towards the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you on right side or driver's side? Right side. Right side of the bus, so you would like direct impact?
Yeah.
So yeah,
kind of thing? Okay. So you said you saw a white vehicle collide with the bus, and then what happened?
Everybody was screaming, and everybody was freaked out, so I got freaked out, and I tried getting up, and then when I got up, I couldn't stand up because my leg was broken.
What are your injuries, diagnosed injuries?
Broken femur.
Would you mind if I just take a look real quick?
Yeah.
Broken
it's not bad for like a
femur.
week and a half out. Honestly, I was expecting like a huge swollen, bruised thing going on.
Bro, what?
When is he gonna get cited or even pushed?
So I booked him on 2 felony charges
Get
for
him.
him
and another child. Those are the two serious injuries that we had, and then we're going through the investigation at this point for any further charges with the DA's office.
The testimony of the injured children highlights the true severity of the crash. The first girl, recovering in a hospital room with a broken leg, recalls how several classmates were trapped inside the overturned bus. The force of the crash had caused serious injury, fractured pelvises, broken limbs, and head trauma. The second child, recuperating at home with a fractured femur, remembers how his body was thrown across the bus, the instant pain in his leg, and the sight of his...
So he said he couldn't remember anything. The only thing he remembered is when he said when he bounced up, when he it hit and then he just went black and then he bounced up and then he woke up. So I'm pretty sure he lost consciousness when this happened.
Classmates unable to move, some with facial injuries and signs of head trauma. Their accounts reinforce the brutality of the crash and the devastating impact of Mario Perez's decision to participate in a high-speed race through a school zone. On December 2nd of 2024, Mario Perez would be arrested and after nearly 3 years of legal proceedings, pled not guilty to 17 counts of resulting in great bodily harm. Through a plea deal, he would be convicted of reckless driving resulting in great bodily harm and sentenced to 4 years in prison. This sentence, significantly lower than what prosecutors had originally sought, sparked controversy, particularly amongst the families of the victims, who felt the punishment didn't reflect the full extent of the physical and emotional damage caused by Perez's recklessness. His decision to street race through a school zone would end in a tragedy that changed countless amounts of lives forever.
Yo, chat, what the hell was that? So he was only doing 4 years? Yo, Mia, can you believe this shit? This motherfucker is doing only 4 years. 4 years. I know you didn't watch the video, but he had a school bus. You don't care, huh? All right. Well, my cat doesn't care, but bro, he should have at least given at least 15 years, bro. Matter of fact, give him 10 years, bro. Not, you know what? Fucking put him 20 years, bro, for being a dumbass and crashing, bro, into a school bus full of children. But this video made me mad. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Twitch down below, Instagram down below. You already know the dealio. I'm gonna be posting more and more and more, hopefully. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Say bye, Mia. All right, she said she don't care. All right, later, guys.
The three of us.